It began with a signal, a faint hum that slipped between the static of late-night radio. Every night at exactly 12:03 a.m., the same voice whispered through the frequencies, soft, broken, like someone calling from underwater. Most people ignored it, but Noah Carter, a small-town radio technician, didn't. He'd worked at station WKRX for years, a forgotten AM channel in a forgotten town. And one night he decided to find out where the voice was coming from. He stayed after his shift, alone in the control room. The building was old, dust, rust, and humming fluorescent lights. At midnight, he turned the dials by hand, slowly sweeping across the static. Then, there it was, a quiet whisper beneath the noise. "Noah, can you hear me?" He froze. The voice was familiar. It sounded like his sister Lena, but she'd been dead for 3 years. He turned up the volume. The voice continued, "You shouldn't have left me." Noah's hands trembled. "This isn't real," he whispered. He checked the system. No recordings, no signals from other stations. Just an empty broadcast looping on its own. He tried to trace the frequency, but the computer displayed something impossible. Origin, unknown. Coordinates, null. The next night, the voice returned, clearer this time. "Noah, I'm not alone here." He recorded it, played it back frame by frame. In the background, he heard dozens of faint voices, all speaking at once, layers of whispers hidden beneath static. When he isolated one, it said his full name. Then another voice, his mother's, said it again. He checked the transmitter logs and found timestamps dating back before he was born. By the third night, he couldn't stop listening. He came to the station before midnight, sat in the dark with only the red on-air light glowing. As soon as the clock struck 12, the static began to shift, this time forming words, sentences, entire broadcasts. "We are still here. Don't turn us off. The tower remembers." The sound grew louder until every speaker in the building vibrated. The dials spun on their own, every frequency, every channel filled with voices calling his name. Then silence. The power went out. The emergency lights flickered red. From the glass booth, Noah saw movement, shadows standing in the hallway, their outlines shimmering like signals. The speakers hissed again, and one final voice said, "Broadcast complete." New signal acquired. The red on-air light turned green, and Noah realized the signal wasn't coming to the station anymore. It was coming from it. He looked down. The radio console showed a new input. Source, Noah Carter, live. The mic was on, but he wasn't speaking. The next morning, the station went silent. When the owner arrived, the equipment was still running, but the booth was empty. The only sound was a faint broadcast looping through the static. "This is WKRX, and we are still here. And if you ever turn your dial to 103.6 AM after midnight, you might hear him too." A soft voice beneath the hum of the airwaves whispering, "You're next on air."